Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, May 13th, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 136. Gonna talk fast because I've got a lot of show and tell for you today. So let's get started. First off, I completed the May dishcloth for the dishcloth along in the Smells Like Yarn Ravelry group. There it is. This one will probably be used for its intended purposes because it's not the lacy, really pretty ones that I tend to covet. So there's that all done. Next up, I did complete one of my socks from the movie socks pair I cast on, and that's this right here. It's got really pretty lace work and a bobble pattern to it, so really cool. It looks kind of small, but it actually does fit my foot and fit my foot really nicely. So there's that. I did not cast on the second one. I actually jumped back over and cast on my second Great and Powerful Oz sock. I've only gotten through 1.5 pattern repeats, so I'm not going to spend the time showing you that. But I'm hoping to get that one complete so I can get the second one of these complete and have 2 completed pairs of socks to show you next week. Next up, I have shown you this project bag the past 2 weeks. I have not shown you or told you what was contained in there, but what was here is complete, so I would like to show you my little pink elephant. I really like this pattern. It is one solid piece except for the ears, the tail, and then there's a little circle that brings together the belly of the elephant. I think she's really cute. I did leave off the tusks, and there's supposed to be fabric lining in the ears. I didn't think she needed it, actually. So there's my pink elephant. She's really cute. Very simple, very easy to do. I would make another one for sure, and I will try and remember to put in the description the link to the pattern if you're interested. I did make another pair of socks some time ago. I do not have them to show. They were actually a gift I made for Miss Ofenjen for her birthday. I call them mashups, and the reason I call them that is because I use different elements to create a sock pattern. One was using the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. The other was using the owl pattern from the Hogwarts Express shawl. And then the third was just a pattern that I had found somewhere. I wrote it down, and because of the stitch count, it worked perfectly for the pair of socks. I will put a link in the description to my Ravelry page if you'd like to go take a look at it. I will try and actually link directly to the socks themselves, so that will be there. So that's it for yarny bits. Let's move on to fabricy bits. Last week in my video I showed some fabric I had received from Amber, HP5 Freak, and my intention was to make a pillowcase using the hot dog pillowcase tutorial. And ta-da! Here it is. Actually works really nice, very simple, easy to do pattern. I absolutely love it. I am hoping to be able to get a second pillowcase done. It would mean kind of splicing together this fabric here to be able to do it, but I think I will be able to. I'm not sure though. If I can, I'll show you that next week. The next thing I did was, of course, the May block for PPV Bomb, and that's this one. Like the way it came out. These were actually not the intended colors for this block, but because of the placement of the colors, I ended up switching it out. So there it is. That one's done, and we are almost halfway through. So next month we will be halfway through the blocks. Excuse me.
I get locked out of my own house.
Uh-oh. My daughter got locked out of her own house. So next what I have to show you is from a book that or a magazine, our one and only Ofenjen, was published once again in Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks Collector's Edition. And that's this. And this little pattern right here with the cake is her pattern. And I decided I wanted to order a autographed copy of it. And she, along with this, sent this with it. Really nice, pretty postcards that she makes. And it was a bit of a challenge because it was not a pattern you could just put on a copier and copy. One, because of the size, and two, because We don't have a piece of paper that actually fits that, so I had to tape a couple pieces of paper together and so on, but I was able to do it, and I was surprised it actually came out pretty straight. But I have done some little more practice on quilting and binding. I actually called Miss Ofenjen and asked her advice on the quilting on this. So here it is. This is my cake slice. I actually like the way it turned out. She told me for the quilting to just really, outline the different sections of the cake. And I did that, and then I did it on the strawberry as well, and then I just went around the entire block with a line of stitching. And I took the dark pink from the icing and used that for the backing, which, you can kind of get an idea of my stitching, which probably isn't all that straight, but it works good enough for me. And then I took the strawberry fabric and I did the binding on it. So I'm doing a little better on the binding. The only issue I have is my corners are not mitering properly. So if anyone can help me out and tell me what could be causing that, I think I'm doing it right because the back kind of looks mitered, but these in the front don't. So there's that. So that's my piece I'm most proud of this week. I think it came out really well. Hello, Sasha. Say hi, Sasha.
Hi.
I did start a counted cross stitch piece, and it's this one right here. The only thing I've gotten done is just the little bear's head so far. That was just started. And this one even comes with its own frame and everything, so that's really cool. So that's it for things I've done. Next up is some things that I actually purchased. So I'm going to show you those. No, leave it closed. Scooped!
What's for dinner? So I know what...
I don't know. We can do the hamburgers, I guess, if you want. I have to clean the grill. Okay. So, I'm going to show you a few things that we got. My daughter and I took 2 trips to the craft store. I'm not going to tell you what I got when, because I'm not going to try and figure it out. But they did have some yarn on sale. It was the Erin Simply Soft. Was it, what, almost half price?
It was $2.99
yeah. So, almost half price. So, I got some charcoal heather. I got some gray heather. I got some neon green. I got some neon pink. And I got some of the Erin Simply Soft
Peacock.
paints. Huh?
Peacock.
In peacock feather. So, some really pretty yarn. It's not that often we, run across a good deal on yarn anywhere. Because our Joann's really isn't what everyone else's Joann's is.
Yarn is crappy.
So, next up, sorry, I did purchase myself a ball winder, and I got a really good deal on it, because I bought the deluxe model, which actually winds up to a 10-ounce skein of yarn, as opposed to the smaller ones that only go up to 4 ounces of yarn, for the same price I would have paid for the 4-ounce one, if I bought that. Because they don't even sell it. No place around here actually sells it. You have to order it. And by the time you add tax and shipping, it's ridiculous. We paid no tax and no shipping on this one. So, but that's out there, and I'm not going to bother to show you. If you want to know what a ball winder looks like, just Google it. They're all over the place, right? So the next thing is this really neat box. It's got butterflies and flowers all over it. I purchased this at Joann's. It was 40% off. It's a nice sturdy box. Huh? So, not even $10 for this big box. And I have it stuffed full of goodies I'm going to share with you. So, first off, we'll run through the fabric bits that I have. I have these kitty cats. I have this one. 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 And this one was purchased by my daughter for me for Mother's Day.
Yay, aren't I so cheap?
And it's this cute little kitties. Will you hush up over there? And that one. I also purchased this Fat Quarter bundle, which I used a, what, 50% off coupon on? Something like that? 40% off. So I had these cute kitties, these balls of yarn.
Mushkas.
We have mushkas with balls of yarn and then just a plain green. And then I also purchased 2 charm packs, which our Joann's is so cheap. There was only one type of charm pack to choose from. So it's all these different colors. And I've already started putting them together for something, so that's why they're not in their package. But yeah, you don't even have a good choice of charm packs. This was the only one. Nice. Then I purchased a flannel jelly roll, and I got a 60% off on this one. Thanks to my daughter, and this one has the little hootie owls in different fabrics. So, going to be doing something with that soon. I also purchased a stitch holder because I needed a second one. And I purchased a skip cut rotary blade because I do have fabric that my sharp needle doesn't work well with. Purchased some thread, which was supposed to be $1 a skein. We get on the bus, I'm like, They charged me more for it, but it was too late to go back. What else do I have? I also purchased these pins. These are the pins that Miss Ofenjen uses for quilting. They're really long and they're really thin and they have these flat tops on them. And we looked in one section and they had them for like $7 or $8. We looked in the quilting section, they had them for $4.49 and then they were half price. So I paid $2.24 for 50 of them and I love them. They work great. They really do. They go through fabric without a fight. They're nice and thin and flat. So, I think that's it in my box of goodies. And then my daughter purchased this for me to make her a squizzle. So you'll be seeing that showing up pretty soon. Other than that, I think that's about it. Can you think of anything? Oh
yeah.
And I even purchased some low loft batting so I can do some more practicing on my quilting and binding techniques, which really need some work, I guess. But other than that, that's it. Can't think of anything else. This video is already long enough. It's actually shorter than the first time I tried to record it. So I think I should probably call it quits. So I look forward to watching all of your videos. I have a lot to catch up on. We have a new member to our little family, so I will be watching her video as well. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm out. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one, and I will see you all next week. Bye! Real quick, one thing I forgot to mention, which is why I hate having distractions when I'm doing my videos. A very good friend of mine, Erin, give me yarn 418, her little dog Mia has been feeling a bit under the weather and having medical issues lately. And I told her I would give a shout out in my video for anyone who can help out. She has an Etsy shop. I will put a link in the description below. She's got some excellently priced deals for you out there, and all the proceeds will go to help her little dog Mia and the vet bills that she will be incurring over time. Feel bad, but like I said, I get distractions and it's really hard to remember what I have to say. So yes, please go check out her Etsy shop. She, like I said, really good deals. She's got things starting at just $1, which is a really good deal for anything that's handmade. So please go check it out. Any little bit helps, as we all know. But really, she could use the help right now, and we're just really hoping that little Miss Mia gets better, and she has responded well to treatment, which is a good thing. So please go check out her Etsy shop. Even if you can only make a small purchase, it would be very much appreciated, and I thank you very much in advance. So that's it. I'm out of here again. Bye.